Give people their flowers while they're here. Why do you feel like that's so important to do?
Well, I mean, if they're not here, you can't do it anymore.
Right.
Also, I feel like there's a lot of ways to love people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 5 specifically that most people recognize. If you know anything about love languages. But I feel like, giving somebody flowers is both affirmative, and it's also a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of people don't have access to love in more than most people get physical touch
Mm-hmm.
through sex.
Yeah.
And most people get quality time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's something to be said about affirming words, about action that shows somebody that you appreciate them.
Yeah.
It shows somebody that they're worthy of being. Having somebody overextend themselves to meet them with love, and then having someone like give you a gift that again shows that affirms that appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. I think people just in general need to show love more often. Like I've kind of gotten in the habit of like, for instance, I was on Instagram and I saw this thing. Friend I haven't talked to in a long time.
Yeah.
I saw this thing and I was like, oh, he really love that.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent it to him.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Because like I saw this and I thought of you and I love you, and I want you to have this.
Yeah.
And I may not speak to this person again for another like 5-10 years, whatever.
Yeah.
But I love you, and period, you're deserving.
That's basically giving them their flowers without even having that same relationship, or
right.
So
I just think, and there's also something about giving flowers that's like it's an act of unconditional love. Like you've given this person flowers without expectation of anything back.
Yeah.
Because usually when you're giving flowers, you're not
expecting.
Right. It's not a transactional thing.
Yeah.
Love a lot of times, especially in this climate we're in right now, is transactional.
Yeah.
And so if you're giving somebody flowers, it's with the understanding that I'm giving this to you and I'm not expecting anything back from you, but I just want to show you this love and I want to give you this love.
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to receive.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's important because it's times where we just get into it with people. You don't speak to people in years, and then something happens to them or something happens, and at that point it's too late. Y'all wasn't able to resolve anything. You seen this person work so hard, do this, do that, and that's why whoever I see, whoever it is, I appreciate you, even if you're not like necessarily just adding value to me like that. I see where you're heading, where you're, trying to go. So I'm always, if somebody's doing good, I'm gonna say it.
Sure, but it's even small. Like if I'm, like, I drop my son off at school.
Yeah.
We have to walk inside. If I see another mom who like put her fit on today, I make sure I let her know how good she looks.
Yeah.
If somebody opens the door for me, I make sure that I let them know that I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, it could even be like the small stuff. Like, hey, I like the shirt that you're wearing.
Mm.
Oh, like, I love how you did that thing.
Mm.
Like, oh, you made those posters. You did such a good job. Like, just small. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you accomplished this huge thing.
Yeah.
It's like you have no idea how.
It's with the small things.
Small compliment, like, oh, those kicks is. Like, that could turn somebody's whole day around.
Yeah, right.
A complete stranger, just you acknowledging anything that you love about that person, can really, sometimes that can be the difference between life and death for people, and you just don't know where they're at.
Not really.
So any opportunity that I have to, like, and I've seen my son start doing it, like, he'll just walk through Walmart, be like, I like your hair, I like your shirt. He doesn't even really understand what he's doing. But like the looks on these women's faces when he just compliments them just because he sees me doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't realize how that's impacting people, but I do.
Yeah.
And I think it's beautiful that he's picking that up.
Yeah, it is. Taught behavior, a good trait. And I make sure I do that too. And I make sure I carry that type of energy, keep it, because life's too short, you know? And at this time, you got to find ways to laugh. You got to find ways to...
Some people's life feels too long.
Yeah.
And I think those
people are really mad, right? Like, a lot of people are mad. Like, they're so serious. Like, I don't understand, you know, life is like, you know... But you got to find ways to keep your... I heard laughter is the best medicine, or one of the top antidotes. And for me, my personality is already goofy. You know, you're going to get a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not something I have to practice. That was me from the jump. But
I had to practice.
Yeah. Like some people got to practice.
I was a serious child.
Yeah.
So serious.
Yeah.
And I'm still real serious, but I also allow space for levity in my life now. So even though sometimes I'm not the source of levity, if somebody comes in and is trying to like lift me, like, hey, let's go there.
Because good energy attract that energy, and you want to be around that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's why I'm such likable, because you know I'm not always serious. When it's time to get serious, I can get serious, but it's not like mad, and you know if I'm going through it, I try to find stuff to laugh at.
Yeah.
Stuff, you know, just to hide it, or not even just to hide it, just to keep going. Because if I'm acting like what I'm going through, then I'm gonna always have a mad look, a sad look on my face.
That's a gem too.
Yeah.
Not acting like what you're going through.
Yes.
Like,
it really.
Because we all going through stuff.
Yeah.
And what I try to teach my son is like, there are times when he's like, well, I'm gonna be sad. Well, that's a choice.
Yeah.
That's a choice you're making, and I really hope that you choose something else.
Right.
But you get to choose. Like, I know you got to go to school, and you don't want to.
Yeah.
And I got to go to work, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
But like, but I get to choose how I approach that work today, and you get to choose how you walk into school today and how you move throughout the day.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't want to be here, but like, what are the things that you can hold on to? What are those moments of joy, of magic, of beauty, of peace that you can grasp onto that not only can keep you going, but that can help feed other people around you? How do we keep that battery going?
The day is what you make it. Your life is what you make it. You might not be where you want, or you might be going through it, but you can still have a good day. You can still
be so grateful.
Yes.
For what you have and for where you're at. And
you're not sick. You're not big. You're not. You got clothes. Food, you got food, you know. You got You have all type of things. Even though you know the government. You know, a lot of people. You know, the government is the government, but you know, God blessed us still with certain things, and you know, you can't. It's not. You can't be ungrateful. It shouldn't be no ungrateful person ever. Even the homeless people are grateful. Like. So if you're in a better predicament than them, you shouldn't. It should be, oh man, you know what? It's good. I'm good. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm gonna give you your flowers on camera because, like I said, you got it. You know, being a mother, handling your business, giving gems, positivity. Yeah, gotta applaud you for that one. For sure.
Thank you.
But yeah, you guys, that's the end of our show. It was a good one. I appreciate you for joining. Do you have any? Yeah. Did you have any messages you want to give to the people, just in general, like
messages? That's a big question.
Or just you know,
what's been on my heart lately? I think for me, it's been a lot about commitment, about not being afraid to commit to the things that we really say that we want.
Yeah.
And when I say commitment, I mean like giving all of yourself to a thing. Really devoting yourself, dedicating yourself, being willing to be changed by that thing. Um, and like I think commitment is really the place where we unlock the key to accessing the things that we want.
Yeah.
So it's another form of vulnerability.
Okay.
And like don't be scared.
Yeah.
Like do it.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. That's all I really have.
And y'all already know for me, stay positive. I think that was a big one that we kind of touched on today. Positivity, energy, accountability. Those are the ones that it should be practiced daily. So make sure y'all practicing that daily. Eat with your people around you, with people that you work with. It start. You can start it anywhere. But yeah, I appreciate you. Like I said, this is my 11th episode. We're gonna keep it running.
Hey.
Did you have anything you wanted to shout out, business or?
No, not really. Oh, I guess. I mean, check me out on Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her Instagram in the description, links,
Yeah.
all that. You already know. I got clothing coming. I got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff in the works right now for the summer, events, all of that. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for that for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you. And yeah, we're gonna keep running up, you guys. And like I said, this Unspoken Facts, this is what we do. We're gonna keep putting them facts out that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Don't wanna, but it's the truth and it needs to be heard. And if you guys can spread it out, that'd be great. But yeah, that's it. We signing out. I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.